was for higher GC News, Bima Obibia Akwaba, Hadia, latest and hot news, and Kwa Enamede Bremo. And uji Sabunya subscribe to channel idea, Bomodia say obe subscribe. Jobean say obe click a year the subscribe button. Now wabele notification. We answer video for be upload no. When the first person that wants ebeka a year sa video. Afi we are now like video. Give us a thumbs up na fi share ma wo for so na when you be here na wo hu and someone ekoso e wo Ghana me mo afi yembura ye and someone abeto yep so enkomo bi ekoso ye se bi aba betudwa mesese obenya botre na weti ye sa report ya aba betudwa yenti ye sa report ya abetuja inti
na because what one man who busa say aboa giant kwasiam penny GB 4 way e your man penny o say 40 billion e bi ni Ghana ha no that be o 40 billion Greater Accra nko should get 40 billion worth of projects sika ye kan ye bosia bo your taxes are ye twanka ho bosia bonko so Asante region is supposed to have seen over 40 billion worth of projects. So if 40 billion enters Asante region, Kwabena, you are there be a friend of physical decentralization. Fiscal, sika ye chichem, eco regions. Where you making your taxes are yet home. So after accruing all this money into your pocket, and then our koji will be to say pension and the sika, the bond that account to, and then our koji.
And so for your kufubusa question we say,
then.
I say, Mahamadu Bawumia I say, so what say memoir amount to your data. Chiremiska woji no dia wodi
ye. Simple. This is why I'm taking my time today. From 2017 to date. I mean it and I know why I'm saying that. This is broad daylight and robbery. You have all this money under your bed. Now how come say yeah to my way. Look at Gabby. It's not as if we didn't know him. From UK to Ghana, I mean, you could not even afford your rent. These are, look, they are known. Jesus Christ, it's painful, eh? It's very painful. Oh. Then, after chopping all this money, you find it comfortable to go to the bank accounts of those who saved monies for their pension and for their upkeep. Say bi yesi edua enyina na apa bem enunti osiebi na dache wodi akwa ahomegiem
omaskis Kennedy
na wetimi akwa akofa sa nipa ni sika after dropping all this money on.
Yeah. And you see
then President Akufo is quiet
for me. I think say
look
enka
say we mo omo ya bofo omo ye nipa boni for omo ya wudifo
yeah. I'm so sorry. Me very sorry to say MPP I don't dua MPP no omo tiri mo odin
omo ya wudifo me
omo ya wudifo papa
me rate me ho
unim omo di boni a
you tell me Jesus Christ
omo di boni a they don't care so what kum nipa 800 egu. And look at the pay.
Massacre.
She pain this man, Mr. Jekum, Ediako, that even he can't afford 1,000 cedis, a book worth 1,000 cedis. He can't afford.
And he had to go through SNET to make money. Obia or no, or only businesses.
Listen to Echikwam. Echikwam, dear, Senkaminima Echikwama.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody in the corporate world in Ghana, you can say your boy Chikwam Dia. How much me reducing it to? I mean, a pauper.
Kofi Annan
been say. So I'm maybe I hear jokes.
No,
and
so sometimes
what one tells is
social media.
Yeah,
there are things that he does. It's like I just have to let people feel say. Who say I am a share no me WhatsApp.
I always
it's just
watch.
So that I say. Let's encourage him to at least live life.
No,
because me who could deep down. Me who say no for your town. Yakopo be tia oni wasef.
Me who say ostati.
We are wicked. We are buffo. Bawumia, we are wudini. Yakopo be tia oni wasef. No wonder. Hey, Nyankopɔn wakatwa ne bi ne wo ma no. Nyankopɔn betwa ne wasefo ka.
Omo tro de.
Mo be bre bedu be. Mo pensuo keke kwa to ma no so na mo bre Nyankopɔn be ma bre. Wo ni masefo. Mo be se na mo di mo be bre me eyo no me a me de to mo so. Ha,
you see?
Me de no mo we to mo so. Mo ni masefo. Obi abo besia o. Obi sebi Kwabena. Yeah, cry ni na me.
Oh, yeah bo.
Enu akram ko bi me.
Yeah bo.
Because obosia bo.
Betia me fo bi won pran.
Now, Kwabena, ukobo besia. Sebi. Obi anim say obi timi kobo besia twe manso.
Of course.
Manso na okobo besia kotwe no eye de adipa ba fie. Enye se wo bob besia say me kwa akotu sika na gu. Na ene yetimi atena wiase aka kire ye ho say Akufo Addo etimi abo besia in excess of 600 billion.
Is it 7 or 600?
Onon kwa bobesia 600, more than 600
yes.
billion. 643 billion. Oni Bawumia. Sasika no, Kwabena. Se opa enkwa kire o, enko President Akufo time. Enko Mahama a friend is saying, enko Mills. Any Mahama first term. For Mahama last term or the a friend is saying, or the call ya or the bay. Nebusi oboy nyina 54 billion. Kwabena, the 54 billion no say even on katanani no mun kontanche Ghana for without even looking into the accounting to the people documents na. Odi be di adanse say me nyuma ma ye nie no. Keke on fa nani on katanani no mo bo a Kwabena menim say Ghana ni bia betimi kura de nsa kire ni o ma bebre so. Sanyoma ya ekadi ye bobodi ni nyina Akufo Addo has none to his credit. Akufo Addo doesn't have anything that equalizes a circle Dubai interchange. He has nothing like that to his credit.
See interchange is 10.
He has nothing like Kaswa interchange. Even the one that he wants to take glory for, no.
That's Temaran about.
No. And no, it is a gift I had chair Mahama. Japanese government gifted Mahama that grant. It's that grant and your loan.
Oya no mando uko
say a yadia jo Mahama na call African Development Bank Koje Bosia. Na Ghana needed to add only 12 billion. This thing I'm talking about is on Google.
Your friends say
you can go to Google, whoever is listening, and check. Say, go to Pokwasi, just put Pokwasi interchange and put African Development Bank, and you see Mahama taking the loan with Setepe.
Even ofa bakuya wo your friend say okwa boso kan ya
eno Mahama dankwa I know obichebi ya dey flyover. Look, these things
when you say we want me ama MPP for agye dey say flyover your interchange.
Oh no, you see, even if Kwabena o dey yemfa even if it is o dey yemfa say it is, how does someone contract a loan na yemfa nka say jo Mahama abobesia dodo na loan na wo kese wabo akwa bosia na wakwa akobo no ni hu project dia wo se yeme na me ye du so na me kwaka se o mampani kufo ni Millennium Challenge account sika okoje ya de ye N1 no eno so mills na ye ya mo se da bi. So sometimes it's like you are dealing with mad people who just because who could obey you ntoma no, they are just frustrating and suffocating us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, obey you ntoma.
I'm confused here.
And you know, when you ntoma we are okay. Oh yes, I can one sema. Yes, hey. Oso abodam adanya, bodam na bodam na oso di nachi. Meanwhile, sabi edru ba bia oso hwi ni sum.
No, don't want to say
ba na adwene ya adwuma. Oh, Kwabena. So if you have 54 billion, doing all that projects that we see as a country, yenka e-blocks one sem, yenka your friend is saying markets one sem, KJTI yenka one sem, yenka hospitals in Kwampo. Kwabena, Akufo Addo has no hospital in this country built by him that equalizes that of University of Ghana Medical Center. No. Not even that which has not been completed in your friend is saying Aferi. Shabetifi. Shakumewu.
Say
a friend is saying
omakoye artwork. Ubu so ma ofasi ayire bi district trust to ye CAW is artwork ni da honu uhu ye. Then you are.
Meanwhile, these are the very people.
What do you mean about that?
These are the very people who popularized the word artistic impression, to the extent that they made people believe that everything that was in the Green Book was artistic impression, and it was never true. Today, if you question them about the Green Book, they are not able to tell you why they were saying all those things in opposition, except to conclude, say, near politics. And you know, Kwabena, just a normal, estimation.
Yeah.
Say, with 54 billion, all these are the projects that Mahama to me. Yeah. They were really, they were really na young canning in a mum. Akufo Addo, what Babetno may so one Bawumia and fear watching. You have nothing that equalizes such projects. But you are telling me that War Bobesia in excess of about 10 times Bosia Mahama boy. 10 times so. Because you can get 540 billion in 643 billion and still have about 103 billion. And then they mass in a year, Juma. Because 54 billion times 10, 510. Maybe 540. 54 times 10. 540.
Yeah.
So if you subtract 540 from 643, you will get 103. Maybe
yeah.
103 billion. No, what you find say no yen chobu. Not just a project Mahama ye no. E was saying Kweku Addo Bosia na obo ye nko no. Wotimi ye maako edu.
Omawia.
Enu nti no enka was saying Kenya circle interchange no maako du e wo Ghana ha e ka baako na Mahama ye na nka ye du baako.
Omawia. Owiaska.
Kwabena, to simplify it.
Where we are?
Opa with your calculation with your calculator help us. Kwabena, na divide 643 billion by 16 regions. By 16 regions. 643 divides 16. Ebe say Kwabena.
643.
643 divides 16. That is 40.1875 billion. Into every region biano, into Greater Accra no, they should be able to account for about 40 billion worth of projects. 40 billion. These are things that I don't know mean to me. I am into me. And you have to church and you may know. Now, because what you want to say, oh, a boy giant quite young penny, Jimmy Forway, and your man penny, or say 40 billion, a billion Ghana. No, there be 40 billion, 40 billion. Greater Accra, and Kwao should get 40 billion worth of projects. Sika yeke ya Bosia Bo, your taxes are yet home. Bosia Bon Kwao, so Asante region is supposed to have seen over 40 billion worth of projects. So if 40 billion enters Asante region, Kwabena, you are there be a friend of physical decentralization. Fiscal, sika ye chichem, eco regions. Where you are making your taxes are yet home. So after accruing all this money into your pocket, and then our koji will be to say pension and the sika, the bond that account to, and then our koji.
And so for your Kufu question, we say,
I then.
Or say, Mahamadu Bawumia or say, so what say, memoir amount to your data. Shiramiska Oji no dear,
yeah. Simple. This is why I'm taking my time today. Because me to what's Hana, and your way goes through my mind. And until I am in Yasa Butreno, Sammy, but I know. Why you almost a dead word to me for? I want to be, and I mean, I would say, me, church me. Kwabena, would ye, young decentralizing it further. Divide the 643 by 275. 275. Every constituency, every constituency. In which constituency are we? I Jokuku, and yes, sir. La dade kotopon. La dade kotopon. Yeah, and then come here tell Jokuku for La dade kotopon. Kwabena, me constituencies, ayemienu. anasa miensa. But where currently Miami constituency, Ayawa so West Wogon, the most elite community in Ghana. Adeyoya.
Oh, yeah. So
yeah. So when you divide 643 by 275, every constituency is supposed to get not less than 2.338 billion cedis. And think Ayawa so West Wogon, Akufo Addo and Bawumia are supposed to at least show, in terms of fiscal decentralization, show us projects to the quantum of 4 billion. 2.4 billion. So if I tell you, say, they are not able to account for 10% of the monies they have accrued from 2017 to date, I mean it, and I know why I'm saying that. This is broad daylight armed robbery. You have all these monies under your bed. Now how come say yeah my way? Look at Gabby. It's not as if we didn't know him. From UK to Ghana, I mean, you could not even afford your rent. These are, look, they are known. Jesus Christ, it's painful, eh? It's very painful. Oh. Then, after chopping all this money, you find it comfortable to go to the bank accounts of those who saved monies for their pension and for their upkeep. Say bi yesi edua enyina na apa bem enunti osiebi na dache wodi akwa ahomejiem
omaskis Kennedy
na wetimi akwa akofa sa nipa ne sika after chopping all this money on.
Yeah. And you see,
then President Akufo is quiet.
For me, I think say,
look,
and
say we mo omo ya bofo omo ye nipa boni for ya wudifo.
I'm so sorry. Me are very sorry to say MPP I don't dua MPP no omo trimo odin
omo ya wudifo
omo ya wudifo papa
me rate me ho
unim omo di boni a
you tell me. Jesus Christ,
omo di boni a they don't care. So what kum nipa 800 egu. And look at the pay.
Massacre.
She pain this man, Mr. Jekum Ediako, that even he can't afford 1,000 cedis, a book worth 1,000 cedis. He can't afford.
And he had to go through SNET to make money. Obia or no or only businesses.
Listen to Echikwam. Listen to Echikwam. Echikwam dear Senkaminime Echikwama.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody in the corporate world in Ghana, you can say your boy Chikwam Dia. How much me reducing it to? I mean a pauper.
Like,
yeah.
One way now, Chikwam. You would think say, well, you're some street addict be.
Yeah.
And now, share what you share your my indum. Share your my Kofi Amoabin.
Yeah.
Kofi
Amoabin say, so I'm maybe I hear jokes.
No.
And
so sometimes
what one tells is
social media.
Yeah,
there are things that he does. It's like I just have to let people feel say, who say I am a share no me WhatsApp.
I always
it's just
watch.
So that I say let's encourage him to at least live life.
No,
because me who could deep on. Me who say no for that town. Yakopo be tia on was for.
Me who say starting.
We are wicked. We are buffo. Bawumia. We are wudini. Yakopo be tia on was for ka. No wonder. Nyakopo waketwa ne bi ne woma no Nyakopo betwa ne wase foka
omo
mo be brevedu be mo pensuo kekekra toma no so na mo bre Nyakopo be mama bre woni wase fo mo be se na mo di mo be bre me eyo no me a me de tomo so
you see
me de no mo we tomo so woni wase fo
you see how obi a o kan sembi me hu se MPP na dosa no President Akufo na nipa boni nipa number 1.
Jesus,
well, you're a bad man, papa.
You are promoting this to me?
Unim, me yaw.
You are bold to tell me?
Yaw. Say nyawa. Me yere Teresa wu yan kamen koho. Oh, Kufo nya nipa.
Jesus.
Me pese me di agro ko nchem ko ni trimo den. So what be trauma and Crawford do mind fa pain. Mu say Now based on me ya Santini, me ya Kani, me MPP ni. Now to me now a shaman for bread. A choir museya. We nipa we criminal. We are criminal.
This to me.
Yeah.
Then what you are? No, be a befriend. Aye, a Kwabena Agyapong onuano. Hey.
What do you want?
Mu ye nipa boni for mu ye meme for. Hey, mu ye meme for mu ye no me am on my way.
Ya home.
Mu ye no me.
Tommy. Akwaba.
Hey, very painful.
Ya home.
Didi kan mame ma Yura. Your friend is saying
Dr. Michael
Addo. Mikado. The Busian for especially Okuneni Sortiasia, Nene Ma, the immediate family particularly, a Momunina Yako. Kwabena Agyapong Kama Center had there. Where press conference am I in the hall? And Yasem Ketwa. Sometimes Okona on your issue at Alfrena, Neja with Team Kakrama. You know, it was a very
nice man.
It's a very nice, generous man.
Down to earth.
You know. The weekend me will come say Naja me say me nam social media na me say nam say o there be na papa na nsen Naja obetu to be money omo e ma ye ho toye na e den na wako free me. But I think say upon further checks and I realized it was true. Onyame fa the currency it's extremely painful. Kwabena wonim near Yami Yan say these people who were greatly affected by the maladministration of President Akufo Addo, Dr. Bawumia, and Ofori Atta did not live to see the end of these people. Because at least Ebianka omu wie ya anka ombenya retichere kaka. Oh, who Kwabena, and I think say it's really is beginning to really create a serious challenge for all of us. Kwabena, especially those of us that get democracies. Edi say Kwabena na sa 4 years ni 8 years. Kwabena to be bano di mwasema na unihwe this odo say go bo na wa sell man no wa do ope. It's extremely painful, you know.
But is that the case? Or that is what it has become the status quo?
Yeah,
it ought not to have been the case.
And I make us say
a parliament a year week.
Exactly. I agree.
Akufo Addo didn't have to leave all his terms.
Exactly. I agree with you.
When impeachment is a process.
Yeah. You know. But Kwabena, me say, you see, Aban womu see so in 2017. Adwenbonne omde adwenbonne ne buy so omde bebu man no. Kwabena 2018 almost year banking sector clean up. Okay.
Yeah.
Kwabena banking sector clean up no. Oh, we did a lot of research and publications on it. Within the first 3 months, almost 3,000 people died out of the banking sector clean up. 3,000 people. Kwabena unim kofo a omu ye pa. Omo no ye contractors. Omo no ye contractors.
Yeah.
Omo akwaje busia e wo bank. What you say? E de akoye adwuma. Okay? Aban no e de ne ka. Wakoye de akoye aban contract. Wakwaje busia wo bank. E de akoye aban contract. E wo say aban tu ono ne ka. No di ko tu bank ne ka. Na bank no e de enya hoden.
No so ne ho to no.
No so ne ho to no.
O timenya bia bo bi.
O kwaje bosia no. O de ni fie ni na japade nyina kosi awa. Because when you say aban adwuma de e den aban betua.
It's the safest.
O call ye no. Aban contract obaye aban si ontua. When you say omo ye contract from 2012 up to 2017 obienu a aban we etua na ka be say no contractor. Not a single contractor or year.
Really?
Yes. Not a single one.
That was a question.
Into almost
for the public.
Into almost
no, but minimum say be no ajo.
Debbie.
Because you Sir, omo be kwa say omo MPP contractors so omo they pay them.
Omo enu ye ti omo buy no. Omo awode omo twetwem na omo awode fresh contract. And no omo tuaye.
Eh ba so omo so ye Ghana for nti etua omo ka.
No, they make an onti ase. Say contractor wa ye adwuma NDC abreso. Ama aban no. Aban no de ne ka o say aban ni tua. Enye ono oye adwuma ma aban wa anya adwuma ma NDC oye adwuma ma aban. Etu be si so a e so tua ne ka. Oba wo si wuntua.
Mamba kwabra. Sisi e. Won kwala ya ono mo ye adwuma. Oma ye adwuma dada untua e. Ena foforo aba. Ena omo ye adwuma, omo mbo so meso ye no. Untua omo ka. Na omo ye adwuma dada no.
Omo nya den.
Odwuma ni akatwa amfata.
Omo so na agye bosia dada wo bank ne. Banks na o si aye week no. The na ma banks na aye week ni say.
Anyway,
contractors a o ma agye bosia akoye aban project. Wo si wuntua. Tua nkofo ne ka no mo nkotua banks ne ka. Ena nkofo no ka wantua. Bank no so awakogu no. Ama won mo ye adwuma bank ahwere o madwuma. Afa contractor na ono di ne sika ekosi awowa. Odi ne dan ne japade kosi awowa. Ekoje bosia go ko ya ban project no. Banks na repossess ni fie ni ne japade no. Receiver na o power no. Say onye we no. Receiver no agigigi o mo japade. And to some of the contractors in their last days, some of them didn't have a place to even put their head because their houses has been repossessed. Their houses has been repossessed.
This is terrible. Eh?
Come my year my buying to America. Na minko to your bank neka. Na bank ni nyan hodin ko fodjuma ungu bank no. En ko fodjuma beka problem bi eni ho. Mesika wo de say come na unim say edu baby banks no ekwa ka say okay aban so we see we yes come my what we call a friend is saying a paper a bond. It's just a bond to go to the market. Okay, sika ebia say 9 billion now we senka ban ekopedi ebeshe banks name no oh dear, just give us a sheet of paper. It's a bond. It's called a guarantee. A bank say, okay, we give you this paper. You go to the market. Government is underwriting this bond. Say, obi building the sika about supported banks ni biano. Obama banks ni sika na mo manya hodin biano. Say banks ni ntimi entua da achi bia me aban metua me guarantee ama wo mo. It's just a guarantee. Enye bia enye we enti kwabena paper. Say Ministry of Finance. Ever paper. Actually, please grant these banks or please allow these banks to borrow on the back of government's guarantee. If they fail to honor, we the government of Ghana shall undertake to settle this debt. Signed, Ken Ofori Atta, full stop. Kwabena, paper keke. Now I sign the signature. No, the Ministry of Finance stamp a CISO. No, they are my banks. No, banks, no, they are called capital market. I could raise 9 billion. No, markets are they are recapitalized.
A better than we are more
paper. And yes, paper. We A4 sheet. We can afford us that. Obeko banks and I save Kofu Numa.
Every year, I could bob Bissia or bank.
Every year, I could bob 22 billion cedis.
Or no, now on your bank, no.
Kwabena, and Kofu, you know, more dealing. No, Kwabena, we more they are bloodsuckers. Kwabena, they are serious people. Me who be that? Kwabena, yeah, who be that? Me say a buying people we are say. Kwabena na Taliban a buying come Afghanistan. Come here, we can see. Taliban come on, yes sir. The Taliban government will not do this. So, and I was saying Kofu Numa, into Kwabena, omugo banks, you know, and omu wiki in the entire financial sector. Enti Mekado Munina no. And your bonds in the mom call for more banks no good no mean I call from. So that was the first part that weakened the people. Teska 4 kroma omutai joye from that time going. Omutai joye.
And what you almost said that
it was deliberate. It was planned. It was planned. Now who the way forward document in PA before Agyapong no. It was planned. But you see, and Pepe, yeah, because Nkofo is smarter. I doubt it. They are not smart because their intention is say, let's shift the balance of the wealth towards our people. But they forgot to say, Kwabena, economic factors are interconnected.
It's a value chain.
They are interconnected. What you say, Kwabena, say, what's it list over your town for? List over now pen asema. List over our company. List over companies na employ nipa 1,000. So nipa 1,000 no, omo nya o town for. Ebi ya wo fa asenum, ebi be kura bia unuan kura unim. Ebi ya onananom.
Ebi su kura yon prafo.
What you say? But because ebi kura yon kofo omo to abama wo party no. But because say wono adwenboni wo tirim na onwini kwa chirenti no. O se me the list of one bufuo, list of company no, me guno nipa 1,000 omo form ye adwuma nyina. Nipa 1,000 no so no, list of form adwuma no. Ebi e wo ma into omo dependent for, ebi wo yire. Edu ka omo nyina boma. Just say nipa 1,000 no directly no, nipa 5,000 has been affected. Onwini hunu nyansa say, ade mi koye. Even though nipa ba akope e na me say na adwuma. Me na no aduane, but I'm taking 5,000 people's livelihood.
But I think you're also crying deliberate because the more you can impoverish the people, the more during elections,
vulnerable.
Yeah, vulnerable.
Exactly.
Oh man of 50 cities crying, he's good to go.
You know. But you see, Kwabena, this is a very serious matter. To move king kofoni you know. Kwabena, so they made everybody became either to be dependent on a few people. The economy no na kofo kakrebi ne kuta omo. From 2018, 2019, 2020 no kofo kakrebi ne kuta omo. Kwabena, the debt restructure no, it was the last straw. It was the nail in the coffin. In fact, it was what drove a lot of people into early grave. Because it nkofo ate se kama mo a nanka even though omo lose omo livelihood omo dwuma ne omo companies there, but we are managing surviving because our bond kakra or savings kakra da hawa ye dwuma over 30 years. What you say? San nkofo ni nyina no and omo savings banking sector clean up no. Me say banking sector debt restructuring no, debt default no. And then also unilaterally obe fa ni nyina. Eti he Afenyo no, they lost hope. They lost hope completely. Because me be companies me adwuma me fa what say me companies me adwuma bibia. They say me savings kakra adwuma my year adwuma 30 years. No so savings kakra my year me didi ho. Na no so aban so afade a ene di ebio kwabna ene me ti ase me ye dem eje dem. So people have died. Yeah, we mu dear na ye can because they are prominent people. Because we know them. The people who have died quietly in their sleep. Bill.
You waiting for winning a reporter abeto yepono so meka say so when you subscribe to channel idea bomodi say obe subscribe now fi wa like video no give us a thumbs up now fi share ma wo foforo so na we be here na wo hu ensemo ekoso e wo Ghana memo ha also bitimi akire wadwen afaye ensemo we nyina ho e wo comment box mu mo beti minka bi in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.